Hello everybody, Captain here. We got a video request. And if you have a video request or need consultation, go to assholeconsulting.com, where I, the asshole, will yell and scream at you over the internet, either in video or email format. We have a video request obviously here from Anonymous. Anonymous writes, "Hey asshole, I'm a guy who studied environmental geoscience at university, but finding my grade averages have been barring me from slightly more capable on-paper competition. Plus, after hearing the horror stories from corporations who would employ me with top-heavy management and underpaid technical staff, I've decided to go through another route. I've been in and out of various waiting jobs and had a brief change as a trainee test engineer for 4 months in an offshore oil service company, only to have been fired last week. Oil's not looking too good at the moment since the Saudis are overproducing, which has lowered oil and gas prices to unsustainable level." Incorrect. It is the Americans who are overproducing. I just did a study on this. It is American oil that's flooding the market. So it's not the Saudis, but the effect is the same. I'm just being technical. In my town, many companies have pretty much shut down many projects while quietly laying off people. The price will likely rebound hugely after Saudis are done with their temper tantrum, but it has already left a bad taste in my mouth. So I am now wishing to go into an apprenticeship in software development. My big concern is that I can only get a vague idea on how to construct my resume in order to apply and how to relate my current experience to this one. This is a path I wish to commit to, but have trouble coming up with an effective way to market myself for this because it seems such a step down for a guy with a bachelor's degree. Bachelor's degrees don't matter shit. Okay, everyone's got a bachelor's degree. Now, you may have a degree that's a little bit more appropriate, but get it out of your head that there's a step down for anyone under 30. All right, I'm going to say it again because you're probably new. No one takes you seriously until you're 35. Now, applying for the software apprenticeship, I don't know. Do you have background in software programming? Do you? I don't know. You didn't tell me. Or if they're going to teach you. I know there's boot camp for software programmers, and that's something that I'd recommend. But an apprenticeship sounds like what you're getting paid. So, yeah, how to convert your previous degree. I mean, all you can say is that you got a degree. That's it. And whether it's in the field or not is going to be germane to the position. Since yours isn't, unless you had a ton of programming experience that you haven't either told me here or you failed to mention, it's just basically going to say, yeah, he was able to get a degree. He's that step up. So it's not like you dropped out of high school. You're an OWS protester and you're a douche. You are somewhat reasonably reliable and responsible that you can get a degree. And in fact, it's in STEM, assuming it's geosciences, like real, not geography or rocks for jocks. But it'll reflect on you well. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't have any specific. It's not in software development. This is a path I wish to commit to. Are there any first principles an asshole like yourself would tell me in order to market myself effectively for this change in career direction? Also, is this potentially suitable for a more general topic about CVs and resumes? Thanks. Sincerely, asshole patron. Here's the deal. Okay, for your specific situation, yeah, you're going to put your resume on there because it's an accomplishment. I'd find whatever experience you have or instances or projects like where you did software development, put that on your resume. If you're using, I don't know why you would apply for an apprenticeship in software development. Is this like an introductory? Like they know you don't know jack shit about programming and this is like entry level? If that's the case, cool. I don't know why you wouldn't just go to college or you go to those software boot camps, which are just hardcore, take you from zero to hero, I think in like 2 weeks. It's all you do for 40 hours a week. Maybe it's 60. But as for tailoring your resume, the good thing is that since you're younger, most people know you're not going to have this huge resume. I put your degree in there, because they're going to want to know what you've been doing for 4 years. I wouldn't put anything. Your 4-year stint at that oil, I wouldn't even bother putting that there. Anything less than a year, just say you can't find a job because they'll believe it. Just say you've been waiting tables, which is true. But yeah, when it comes to the resumes and CVs, you got to be like corporations with their job descriptions. You lie through your fucking ass. You lie your ass off. You don't tell them the truth. You make it look like you're great. And here's it. They can't find out where you've worked unless they go fucking hire an investigator. And in that case, You don't want to work for them. They're like fucking Nazis and fucking, what was it, The Firm. Or like Firefox. Like, you made a donation to political cause, we're gonna fire you. So you didn't want to work for those places, because they're the ones that like fucking keep tabs on you. They got their fucking Gestapo agents looking and making sure you're not like, I don't know, expressing the freedom of speech. So yeah, lie. You didn't work at that 4-month place. And then I would immediately start training yourself through Khan's Academy, through online resources, and teach yourself how to program, and then put that on your resume. Start saying currently enrolled in various Khan Academy classes on C#, C++, whatever you got to learn, COBOL and Fortran. You want to go old school. So yeah, just, everyone's lying. It's kind of like this unspoken thing. It's a lot like online dating, and you're a fat chick. Take a picture of a certain angle so it's just your face and no one sees the fatness behind you. Innocent little white lies, bold-faced lies, whatever you got to do to get that job, because everyone else is lying. And here's the other thing, I'm being dishonest. Those corporations are lying their asses off too, and they will fire you, as you're well aware of, in half a nanosecond. There's no loyalty, it's war. That's what it is. I'm going to go and apply and become a loyal employee at Wells Fargo. Fuck them, fuck Wells Fargo, fuck them all. You get your money, you get it however you can, and if you can tolerate the environment by lying and playing the politics and the corporate bullshit, cool, maybe you survive in that environment. But when it comes to getting that job, you lie your ass. You got to be able to back it up. Don't lie, I have a triple master's. They can confirm that. But whatever lies you could get away with. Heck, I was even thinking about starting a company that would simply, you'd come to my company and say, I need a job reference, and we'd make up a job for you, and people would call me and say, yep, yeah, he was there for 8 years, great employee, blah, blah, whatever you want. Take too much effort. Anyway, so I hope that works. We'll talk to you later. Toodles.